This segment is brought to you in part by Paradise Restored.
If I had a backyard like this, I would never, ever, ever leave. Seriously, it looks like something out of a magazine, and we're going to tell you how to get it in your backyard. I'm here with Micah right now from Paradise Restored. You did this, so I got to know, what this yard looked like before?
Chloe, it was a mess. No disrespect to the client, but when I came here, it was one of those jobs where you kind of wonder, what can I do with this job? It was a lot of mud. They had an old ruined deck in the back. There was an area to our left that you literally couldn't even walk through.
So talk to me about the design process. How did you get here?
Well, it all starts with that initial consultation. So we sat down and we kind of talked about what they wanted. And I always start the design process from inside the house. So I like to be indoors, and I like to be able to look out and see what the potential is going to be for the landscape. I wanted that to be a focal point from the indoors, and the first thing a potential guest might see as they came through the house and saw the backyard.
Talk to me about some of the features that you did incorporate here, because there's so much stuff. Gorgeous.
There is a lot. So we did the gazebo, which really works as an extension of the season. So you can start the season a little early and you can end it a little late, because you can use it in inclement weather. The fireplace is under there, and so you can use it on those colder nights, those cold, cozy nights, I guess you'd say. But on those days that you don't really want to be underneath the cover on a gorgeous night, we did the fire pit, so you can be out roasting marshmallows with the family. And that was a really nice feature that I think they're going to get a lot of use out of. We live in a beautiful part of the country. We love the outdoors. It's gorgeous. We want to spend more time outside because of the rain. So if whatever we can do to extend that living time outdoors is what we want to accomplish. Then they had the pizza oven and the outdoor kitchen. It's very popular right now. People want to be outdoors cooking and not indoors cooking. And then the patio space, the hardscaping, we use pavers, which I love. Pavers are an amazing product, and it's really all I would recommend for a nice outdoor living space.
How come?
They don't crack like concrete. Even when you do stamped concrete, it cracks. And so you might have a beautiful product for a year or two or three, but then over time it starts to crack and doesn't look as nice. Pavers are a long-term product. There's not going to be settling if they're properly installed, and they also allow water to permeate through them. So they're a very green product as well.
Do you have any tips for me? How do they start the design process, and what do they do?
Well, the design process with us would just start with a phone call. It's a free consultation. We'd be happy to come on out and we can paint the picture, the dreams, and then we could pare it down to your budget. So we work with budgets a lot. You know, start maybe grabbing some pictures that's on the internet, things that you like, or some magazines. Start that process, and then when I get there, I can help you out and take it from there.
Yeah, I love the owner was telling us off camera that you gave him, this is your budget and what we can do for your budget. Here's a little under and here's a little over, so you really have options.
Somebody might see this and think, I really want this, but it might be out of their realm. But there's some creative ways that we can bring something like this at a budget that people can afford.
And one of the very best things about this outdoor living space, for me anyway, is that Dave, that owner we were telling you about, can have me and Micah over for food and drinks and such. And Dave, we're good practice, right?
You are good practice, yes. This is it's making me more of a sociable person, according to my wife. So.
All right, you heard it here first. If you see Dave in the grocery store, invite yourself over.